This video is sponsored by Card Kingdom. If you click on the link in the description below, it'll take you to their store and they'll know I sent you there. Alright, before we jump into this ranked draft for War of the Spark, which means best of one, I want to remind everybody that my content's sponsored by Card Kingdom. You can visit their website by clicking on their logo below on Twitch, the link in the description below on YouTube, and they'll know I sent you there, so check them out. Alright, jump into this draft. I need to start our friend Deckmaster. This is an interesting pack. We don't really want this view. There we go. This is an interesting pack because Bioessence Hydra is pretty good. It does require a little bit of effort, though, and, you know, it's not incredible. I do think it's good. But this pack also has Obnixilus's Cruelty, which I think might just be better than the Hydra. I don't think the Hydra is a straight-up bomb. I mean, I've been able to beat it too many times, and I've lost when I played one too many times for it to be one. I have won games with it too, of course, but I think just, you know, the best removal spell in the set is better than Bioessence Hydra, so... That pack also had Bloomhulk. It was a strong pack. Oh, speaking of Bloomhulk, I was going to take Davriel, but Evolution Sage is insane. You know, it just snowballs way too easily, so... Also means it might not be hard to just splash Obnixilus's Cruelty. There's another one. There's also a Prison Realm, though, which I think is in the same category, and green-white is going to be better. I'd love Watley's Raptor, but I think we have to take either the Cruelty or the Prison Realm here. I'm leaning towards the Realm. It can actually kill Planeswalkers, for what that's worth. Here I'm leaning Law-Rune Enforcer. New Horizons is something that'll be good later, but Law-Rune Enforcer is really good at shutting down your opponent's best creature. Makeshift Battalion or Martyr for the Cause. There's also Contentious Plan, which definitely could be in this conversation. We could end up being blue-white. Might be harder to splash things, but I think I'll take the Martyr here. Iron Bully, if you get enough Proliferate, like Evolution Sage, is pretty good, but I think Triumph might still just be better. Yeah. Okay, so nothing good in this pack really for anybody. Augur Bolus can be. We'll take a Silver Wing. Oh, Courage and Crisis I think we definitely want. Pouncing Lynx or Snare Spinner. Kind of comes down to what kind of deck we're planning to be. Really aggressive, the Lynx is nice. More defensive, Snare Spinner is nice. I think I'm going to go with the Lynx. Go with the Sergeant there. Ashak Skulker is the best card in that pack, so we'll just take it. New Horizons came back around. I think we're happy to take it too. Okay, wow, this pack. Look at these three cards. And this is the best. But, man, Prison Realm, Evolution Sage, Band Together. I mean, these three cards alone are cards you first pick the vast majority of the time when you see them. But not over Nissa. So that's what we're going to take. I've had Nissa a lot in my life in this format. Tamio's interesting. She is pretty good. Better than I expected her to be. We can splash blue already. And maybe we get back like a Nurture or something to make it even easier. I think we take her.
The moon looks intriguing tonight.
Okay, so here... How many ways do we have to gain life? I don't think we have any at this point. No. Here, it's looking at Divine Arrow and Trusted Pegasus. I think I'm going to go with the Arrow. It's kind of funny that that's literally the same Pegasus that's being killed there. Okay, so... War Screecher or Enforcer Griffin. I like having one Enforcer Griffin. I like it a lot more than Ward Scale Crocodile. Yeah. Another Triumph. But there's also Crunch Wrangler, who... I guess right now we don't have anything that makes it bigger. And Crawl Stinger. I think we probably want the Wrangler. We'll pick up some ways to make it bigger, I'm sure. Man, there's some good blue cards here. The Eternal and Epiphany are pretty good. But I think we probably just want Iron Bully. Here we'll take a Grizzly. Here we'll take a Lynx. I guess, well, Bulwark Giant is kind of a reasonable sideboard card. I don't think Arboreal Grazer plus Watley is all that good because you're playing 2 bad cards, and it's definitely not OP. So you might be being sarcastic, but yeah. So we got a Globe for fixing there. Another Loxodon Sergeant. Another random card. This is best of 1. Oh yeah, so sideboard cards don't really matter. That's true. Man. Chandra. That's annoying. Okay. So. Yeah, I think it's Band or Angel. I actually don't love the Angel. I think there's way too many scenarios where you play her for 6 mana and your opponent kills her for 2 or 3. I mean, I definitely would play her, but I don't think I want to take the Overband together. Okay, Watley's Raptor is really good. I think we take it over Pegasus or Courage in Crisis or Centaur Nurturer. We may have to decide whether we want to splash Tameo or Cruelty if we don't get enough fixing. We can splash one of them pretty easily, but... Ooh, this pack. So Wanderer's Strike is nice. Grateful Apparition is too. There's more fixing. I think we want the Apparition. It can just run away with games if it's not killed and it's a 2-drop. There aren't a lot of cards that can say that for 2 mana. Courage in Crisis or Light Shield. Probably Courage in Crisis, yeah. I like it a fair bit. Yeah, here we'll take an Iron Bully over a War Screecher. We need all the counters we can get. We've got a lot of payoffs for them now, so the more the better. Palmbright Druid's really good because it can proliferate or give us a counter, whichever we need. Right here, I think we take a Nurturer. Makes our mana better. I'm going to take a Wrangler. Well, I could consider taking Dovin. I mean, Despark, there's no reason that it would enable me to play Obnixilos' Cruelty anymore. Obnixilos' Cruelty is a way better removal spell, and I wouldn't even splash both if I did splash Cruelty. That's what I'm saying. We're not going to be playing you. Hopefully not you. So Wrangler or Dovin? I don't know that either will make the cut, so it may not matter, but yeah, we'll take Dovin.
Your loss will either be a tragedy or comedy of errors.
I think we want Light Shield. We need the counters. Another Courage in Crisis works for me too. Another New Horizons works for me too. Another Light Shield. So our deck's going to be pretty deep, I would say. Yeah, that's true. Tidebreaker Giant is also splashable. I don't know that our deck really needs to splash him, but it is splashable. Okay. So I think we could get away splashing both Tameo words and Cruelty. And I don't think we'll need to run anything other than green and white lands. We have enough ways to enable them. All right, so Wrangler's not going to be that good in our deck. We don't have a single creature that triggers him, and that means we don't want him. So we may not even need the Nurturer. 2 Horizons and a Guild Globe might be enough. I don't think we need to run 1 Swamp and 1 Island if we're running 2 New Horizons, a Guild Globe, and a Centaur Nurturer. I don't think we do. All right, so Grizzly's probably going to get cut. I think maybe 1 Lynx. It's like Martyr or Lynx. I think a Lynx. I think we want to keep every piece of +1/+1 counter synergy we've got. if we can. Could just cut Enforcer Griffin, potentially. I mean, our main goal is going to be to just snowball on the ground with a bunch of Proliferate. So, yeah, I mean, I think we lose the Griffin. Yeah, I'm with you, Morgan Corn. Well, so how many cards do we have that make +1/+1 counters? Yeah, Gideon's Triumph is medium, certainly. But I feel like there might be things in this deck that are less than medium. Yeah, the Martyr's not great either. But how many ways do we have to put +1/+1 counters on things? This counts. So we've got one. Oop. We're not going to play Nissa. She's not very good. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. We're not counting Proliferate yet. 9, 10, 11. So we have 11 ways of putting counters on things. And then in terms of Proliferate, we have 3. 4, 5, and 6. So we do only have 12 creatures, which is kind of a problem. Oh yeah, Apparition. Good call. Yeah, I think we can. I mean, only 12 creatures is kind of crazy, but it does concern me a little. Like, maybe I should just cut one of my splashes. It's not like we don't have removal, so I'm actually kind of leaning towards just leaving in Tameo. Because we can't really cut any more creatures. And if we cut one of our splashes, we can then cut, like, Guild Globe. And that would get us there on the number. I mean, yeah, so I think we can lose Cruelty and cut Guild Globe. Yeah. I think that's worth it. We're not going to be running 3 islands. I can tell you that much. We're not going to run any. We don't need to. Okay. I think this works for me. All right. So I think we go 9, 8 here. Our green is where all our fixing is, so I'm favoring it a little, even though we have more 2-drops. We got to keep a certain number of creatures in our deck for all of these +1/+1 counter cards that want us to have creatures in play. Is this ever 16 lands? This deck could be a 16 land deck. Yeah, you're probably right, Michasaur. I think we can probably get away with 16 lands. And then add back in something. A Lynx? Yeah, sure. Yeah, I think that works for me. Our curve's pretty low. We do have New Horizons too, so yeah, I think 8 and 8 is good enough. Okay. This is what our image is, and we're not even playing it. Yeah, it would have been nice to take the Hydra, although we didn't end up with... We didn't end up with that many Planeswalkers, so... This looks pretty good. So, yeah, if you can just go off with Grateful Apparition all alone, and you definitely can, it gets really out of hand. And we have 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop, no problem with this hand, so... we do need to draw a land for that 3-drop part, but... Yeah, I think we got there in a good Proliferate deck, that's for sure, Dildozer. Alright, so we're going to attack here. Play our Apparition. would like a third land, please. No, we really would. Ah, crap. Okay. Well, wonder turn. We can, of course, tap dudes down, but we'll probably just wait till the end of the turn to do that. Especially if we can just draw a third land for Teo's Light Shield, put a counter on Apparition, then the Snare Spinner can't block. Like, if we could set that up, I think we're pretty thrilled. It's going to be tempting to try to play Evolution Sage ASAP, too, but I think we can wait, you know. Playing our third land, we're not missing out on a landfall trigger from Evolution Sage because we have to play the third land before it anyway, so... Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to bother tapping the dude down. I am happy to just take it. What did he do? Giant Growth or something? That would be hilarious with our Divine Arrow. Ooh, that's not good. So, kind of have to leave up mana now for our Divine Arrow. Not that we have a choice to do anything else anyway. So, we'll just end our turn. I do hate in Best of One when this happens because it's just such... I'm excited for the new Mulligan roll in a few weeks. So, I could just tap Krenko down. That's probably the safest thing to do. I could try to be cute with Divine Arrow. You know what? Yeah, the big problem is, like, what if they have Giant Growth? It's really hard for me to set up a block here. Yeah, 16 lands. I mean, I think you're right, but... This happens even when you're playing 17 or 18, you know? God, I can't decide. Alright. I think we're just going to have to pray here that we can Divine Arrow it. We're going to let this resolve first, because they're going to get them anyway, so... If they have a trick here, we're kind of screwed. Because keeping Krenko alive is not good. Okay, good. That would have been real bad, given our mana situation, if they were just like, what's up? My God. Okay. This is pretty horrible against the goblins. Well, I don't think we're really going to get to play Magic this game. Let's just see who they attack with. Like, if they only attack with these two, Gideon's Triumph... Ooh, that's even better. They're playing into our 2-mana removal spells, so that's nice. Hey, 3rd mana. I knew we had mana somewhere. How greedy am I? Well, I think we want to play the Light Shield because it both locks down the ground. They could have a no escape right here. I think our Grateful Apparition is dead. Yep. Alright, I think we may have actually stabilized. Believe it or not. I mean, I think we did what we needed to do. We were lucky that for both of our sort of situational removal spells, they played right into our hands, and that they didn't have a trick and stuff like that. All right, so we definitely block. If they want to use a card to kill our Light Shield at this point, I think we're cool with it. So Okay, so I'm going to play the bully, and I think it's going to put the counter on itself. Yeah. So Courage and Crisis, Evolution Sage, all that nonsense will be at its best. Okay. So I think I'm going to use Courage and Crisis. And in my turn here, basically. Yeah, we'll put the counter on the Light Shield. And we want to hold on to the land because of our Evolution Sage. It would let us tap something, but I think we're alright. I think we just need to start making our guys huge on the ground, and then we can break through this line. Hopefully. Crunch Wranglin'. They're going pretty wide over there. Right, so yeah, we go Evolution Sage. So if I attack with a 4/4 with Menace, yeah, it doesn't seem worth it just yet. But we can use Lawrun Enforcer to tap something down at the end of their turn. That part seems worth it. I'm really surprised it didn't just run us over early. Like, kind of dumbfounded given how things went. I mean, I think we just, yeah. So, yeah, we'll tap down the Nurturer. Okay, well, this is going to be nasty. They do have mana up. Does that make me rethink my plan? Nah. Here we go. This is what we've been waiting for. Just going off with all this. 2, 3, 4, 5. So they can't actually kill Tio's Light Shield in combat here without some help. So they also have to give up a lot to kill Iron Bully. Yeah, I think we go ahead and attack with both. My current limited ranking is only silver because I hardly ever play ranked. Because I'm one of those people who's like, why don't they just have the most recent format on ranked all the time? Because that's generally what I want to play. This is like the second ranked draft I've done in the last like month. So silver rank 2 now. They do have War of the Spark on it now, so I'm playing a bunch of... well, I'm probably going to start playing a bunch of ranked. Anyway. Yeah, I don't play much Constructed Mechasaur. Mostly about the limited. Right, this looks decent. Well, we don't have green mana, do we? Yeah, we should probably send this back. Yeah. Right, I do think that's better. I don't think we want a third Courage and Crisis on top of our library, though. Alright, so we can play Iron Bully and may just have an all-in on Iron Bully kind of plan. Which is less than ideal, but... At least it's a plan, right? We'd like some more creatures to spread the counters around ahead of Courage and Crisis, but nice. Okay, so sometimes an all-in plan can work. I mean, if your opponent has no removal, it's very swingy. Not going to work against her.
Pirates and I get along because we're both cutthroats.
Not going to work against her. Arboreal Grazer. Freaking Death Touch. Ruining my life.
Fighting here is more fun than in the Undercity.
Especially when we have no other creatures, so we can't block her assassins. Yeah.
I'm running out of room to store my trophies.
So we're just in trouble. I mean, it's hard to overcome when you only have one creature against Vraska. They have 3 Death Touchers now. I would trade for the Leyline Prowler, so that's probably my plan here, if that's what they try to do. They may just kill my Iron Bully and beat us down, which would be pretty great for them.
Nobody appreciates my handiwork.
Hey, look, another creature. And one that can actually attack. Alright, so we're going to do this. And we're actually going to attack Vraska here. Alright, so they're not going to grow anymore.
I won't forgive this.
At least there's that. Alright, so we're going to trade for the big Death Toucher. Opponent's having some mana issues while we're... They have a shortage of mana, or at least of one of their colors. And, yeah. So, that's always interesting. Okay, so... And then we're just going to fire off another Courage and Crisis, I think. I think we just want to do it on Iron Bully. So right now, I could attack with Iron Bully, and it might just be worth it, because to kill it, they'll have to double block it. And that would mean I get to kill Spark Reaper and Leyline Prowler. Oh, never mind. They can just block with Grazer and Prowler, but that might still be worth it. It's probably worth it. Yeah. I mean, obviously we're going to have to draw some gas, and if they have a trick here or whatever, we're in a lot of trouble. Okay. They have a lot more cards in hand than we do, so... And I don't really want to trade for this Death Toucher at this point. That's not good. Yeah, in our last game, we were saying the 16 lands is what caused me to get mana screwed, but here you go. We weren't even mana screwed for too long in that game. Okay. That's actually useful. I like that. Useful's good. Probably kill the Silverwing, because... yeah. They'll sack it, of course, and draw a card and gain a life. But... right, so... try to kill that with a Divine Arrow. If they sack it, I'm okay with it. What I don't want them to do is use a trick or something. Wonder if they have Vraska's finisher here. I'm gonna be in trouble if they do. Doesn't feel good losing to someone playing Arboreal Grazers. But that looks like it's where we're headed. I need to get something that can block and kill this stupid Death Toucher. It's best of one, drop a flame, so... we won our first game. Oh god, well, okay.
I will teach you humility.
That probably means... yeah, that means we lose.
Turn back while you still can.
I don't know why people love the Grazer. I've almost never seen the fact that lets you put a land in play matter. I think I have seen it matter once or twice, but most of the time, not so much. This is a good hand. Question is, do I play Lynx or Druid first? I'm kind of leaning towards Lynx. Depends what they play. If it's not something Lynx can attack through. Okay, it is. Yeah, so... yeah, we have Nissa, Drop of Flame. We have a couple ways to kill this thing before it gets out of hand. Alright, so that's going to make that a 2/2. There's our Apparition, but I kind of think we just need to leave mana up here. Yeah. Maybe I should just kill the Apparition now. They are a red-white deck. They could have a way to respond to our band together. I think... they were going to be attacking with their zombie and their Apparition, so I kind of think we had to do that. Triumph wouldn't have worked. And if they had like a Pyro Helix, I guess it wouldn't have mattered, actually. Lawrun Enforcer still has 1 power. Going for the aggro. Attack me for 6. Okay, so... I think we play Pollen Bright Druid and then leave mana up. We're gonna put the counter here. Yeah, we man up. We can either Law Rune Enforcer or Gideon's Triumph. Oh, that's really not good. Okay.
Control is what defines a master.
Well, do I bother tapping something? I think I do. I have a feeling my Enforcer is what's going to get killed by Jaya. May as well get some value out of it before it dies. Okay.
Too delicate.
Works for me. So Prison Realm, huh? If I don't Prison Realm her, she's going to kill my Law Rune Enforcer. I think Prison Realming her is a good idea. So sadly, we don't have any way to take advantage of this. It is a body. And if I can get rid of the Trusted Pegasus, it would be the biggest creature on the battlefield. It's also a good place to put counters later, etc. Sure. I mean, I think we want to draw spells, and I guess I can't be
When the world's ending again.
too upset if that's what happens. Yeah, we'll play our Apparition here. What we want to do is make it so at some point that maybe we tap down the 2/2 and get the Pegasus to attack us, and then maybe we can Triumph. It is unfortunate that in terms of +1/+1 counters, we haven't done so well this game. Well, that's not good. Okay, so it's not looking good. Who do I tap here? I guess it's the Pegasus. It does create more problems. I could have tapped down the army, and then the plan could have been to killing one of these with the Triumph would have been nice, but ooh, I can actually double block this with these two, and then use Gideon's Triumph in the end of their turn to kill Chain Whip Cyclops. That might just be worth it. Oh, that's not what we wanted to do. I was like, this doesn't look right. Alright, so now I can just tap down the Pegasus, and maybe we've managed to stabilize. Maybe. Ooh, that's good news.
Strange and magnificent world. Harness the elements.
So I could attack here with my 3/3. It's pretty aggressive, but I don't hate the plan. Yeah. They can, of course, double block. But I'm kind of okay with that. I would be kind of okay if that's their decision here. Hello, Joe Akovo. How's it going? Nice. Just getting in for the damage there is pretty great, because the dude can block too. Vigilance and all that. All right.
Rise, my elemental friend.
Now I think they will go for a double block on one of them. I guess I should be attacking, by the way, with my Raptor. It's probably a mistake not to have been already. I'm going to hold on to this land. Because bluffing. This may be the bomb I've played the most, gotten the most in this format. I do think she's on the lower end of being a bomb, but she is up there. She's just not like Liliana or Ugin or... So they could be about to play something at instant speed. So what add the mana here?
Behold, nature's true power.
Definitely attacking with the Raptor now, as I should have been all along. Oh yeah, Ketra's the other one that I forgot. I haven't played with her at all. Or with Ugin. I have played with Liliana twice, so I've been lucky there. So yeah, this lets them play things at instant speed. If it's a creature, I can just tap it down, like if that's the best choice, you know. Alright. Okay, so I think Liliana is going to get us there. We actually can get her emblem now. Okay, they're digging for some help here. We can tap down 2 blockers, so I don't... Yeah, I think that means they're dead. I've yet to see Emergent Zone ever do anything. All right. Okay, thank you, Nissa. Definitely got us out of there. Got us a win. Ooh. Probably going to have to play Whatley's Raptor as a 2-3, which is always disappointing. I mean, it's always a 2-3, but without Proliferate mattering. But then later, Proliferate will really matter. Looks like a pretty good... Now we have a 2-drop. That's great. Now we can actually make Proliferate matter a little more quickly. I probably play the Druid and put a counter on itself instead of the Raptor now. Yeah, so I'll play Druid. And then I may play Bully and have it put a counter on itself, and then we can start proliferating. Well, so much for that plan. See you later, Evolution Sage. No Evolution Sage for us. I mean, that's got to be what they take. I don't think there's that much to think about, honestly. Evolution Sage is absurd, yeah. Okay. Well, we're going to attack. Then we're going to play Iron Bully. Yeah, it's still a strong start, that's true. I'm glad they don't know we have Divine Arrow. That's the kind of card you really don't want your opponent to know you have. Glad we drew that after the fact. So we'll probably play a Raptor this turn, yeah. I would like to draw land so I can also have Divine Arrow up. So maybe I get cute here and play another Iron Bully. That's not the worst plan. I could also just attack with my Iron Bully and plan on using Divine Arrow should they decide to block and then play another Iron Bully. Yeah. I could just attack with both, honestly. But I think we just attack with the Bully. We're okay with if they triple block it. We're okay with that. If they double block it, we can blow up the double block with Divine Arrow. Which I think is what they're gonna do here. They're like, well, I know 3 of the cards in their hand aren't Divine Arrow. It's probably just safest to take 2 here if we were our opponent. Because I have mana up, yeah. I think that's the right thing to do. I think they chose the right thing. So yeah, we'll play Iron Bully now. We are greedy with our Proliferate, but I think this is the right thing to do either way. It's a lot of mana. We just take 3 if they attack us with both these guys, yeah. There's no reason to do anything else. It's not worth the risk. I hope they don't have something big. Big would be bad. Funny thing is we haven't drawn a land, so Evolution Sage so far wouldn't have actually done anything. Okay. Alright, so yeah, I'd say it's Whatley's Raptor time. So if you tap something down, you won't be able to block my other Iron Bully. Ooh. So Lawren Enforcer plus Dovin is a real pain. So looks like that's what we're dealing with.
Creativity. Defy convention.
Alright, so I wish Band Together didn't cost 1,000,000 mana right now. I'm going to play New Horizons here because we need 1,000,000 mana. So we'll put the counter on the Raptor. So, I think we want to get rid of Dovin. Or get close to getting rid of Dovin. I'm not sure why they didn't tap a creature. They may be planning on using Vicious Hunger. I always call it Vicious Hunger. Soren's Thirst. It's a functional reprint of a card called Vicious Hunger. That's why I keep... Although Vicious Hunger might have been a sorcery. It may not quite be a functional reprint.
That succeeded.
Cleaning out their board while we're holding on to removal in our hand is a pretty nice feeling. They may use Dovin and then get Dovin back with Aid the Fallen, which would be a pain, to say the least. Okay. Dreadmalkin can eat Dovin. We wouldn't mind if they tapped a bunch of mana to do that right now, because they can only use the ability once. And if we can band together on our turn, I think we'll feel pretty good about it. Band together does still cost 4, so I mean, I definitely think we attack here. All right. They can't block our Iron Bully here. If I attack Dovin, they're likely to sacrifice him to Dreadmalkin, but I can use Band Together in response. So I think coaxing that out of them is probably a decent idea. Band Together will also decrease in how much mana it costs, although I guess that doesn't really matter right now. Yeah, so I guess it won't be decreased in cost in time, actually. Okay, so if they have an Aid the Fallen, I'm going to be pretty sad. Like, get back Dovin and Dreadmalkin is pretty gross.
You should fear those born of darkness.
Yeah, Soren's annoying.
I abhor my need for life.
His ability to bring back Dreadmalkin for only 1 loyalty is... Ooh, good draw, good draw. Right, so yeah, we're just going to Prison Realm Dovin here. Or Soren, excuse me. Which prompts a scoop. All right, up to 3-1. I think we could have won that game anyway, but yeah. So I think this is a keep. I think drawing Prison Realm was sort of sealing the deal, but we were in good shape either way. Just not win the game this turn. Okay. I think I play my Lynx. If they play something that makes it so I need to play Courage to be able to swing, now we definitely don't do it. Nope, I don't really play anything else other than Magic. I don't really have time anymore. Back in the day, I did play other games. But that day is not now. Most of my, video game time is spent on Magic. Okay, well. Good luck, Holmes. I don't really care if they take any of them. More than one Courage is always nice, of course, because you can cast one on one creature and another on the other creature, but yeah. I think I just attack here and then play Nurturer. It's not good news. We're gonna need to kill that Evolution Sage one way or another. Oh. Okay.
I will protect the virtue of this world. Be wary of the ground you walk on.
Yeah, I think that's good. Although leaving back the Martyr to block and proliferate is pretty nice. Yeah, we'll just attack with these two. I guess we could also Courage in Crisis. We haven't drawn Tamio at all. Which is kind of sad. Alright. They're gonna proliferate, I'm sure. Play land. Yeah. Excuse the stretching. Okay. So we're gonna tap this for green. Then we're gonna untap it.
The land fights for us.
Then we're gonna cast Courage and Crisis on Pouncing Lynx, I think. Yeah. Oh, I kind of forgot I could play Light Shield first. That was stupid. I forgot about the doubling of mana. Yeah, so we're gonna play it now. But we definitely should have played it first. Alright, so let's go with the Lynx again. They have 3 blockers. They'll block our biggest guys. Take 4, yeah. So I think we need to attack. For sure. Yeah. Right, so they're going to go to 1 here. That's bold. Do they have a board sweeper? I don't think they do. But they might have something that's going to make me real sad here. Nope. Nissa gets us there. Alright, up to tier 1. Right, this looks pretty good to me. It is another hand where we kind of have to play the Raptor, not getting to proliferate, but it's still a 2-mana 2/3 with Vigilance, so I can't be too upset about it. Can't be too upset about it. Man. See you, Nissa. Hand's still pretty good. I think we'll put the counter on the Raptor. Yep, we played. I think every black deck basically runs a copy of Toll, so it's not too shocking. Okay, so I think we do this. Attack with both. Have Prison Realm for any big creature that might get in the way of our plans. So that's nice. They do unfortunately know we have Prison Realm, so they can play around it a little. Well, does kind of feel like we need to play Prison Realm here. Although, they have to double block the Raptor, and I get to 2-for-1 them if that's what they decide to do. So, yeah, I think we're okay with it, actually. Alright, kill them both. Play Nurturer. Just imagine if we'd been allowed to keep Nissa in our hand. Would have been wonderful. Alright, so I think we just attack with both here. Hold on to the stuff in our hand. If they have another Toll, we're going to regret it, but that's okay. What are they considering doing here? Oh. Aggressive. Looks like they have Aid the Fallen, but if they use it here, I think we feel pretty good about it because all they're just getting back a Strix, so. Just gonna hold on to cards in my hand. There's not really a good reason not to. We can play everything in our deck and Yeah. So, I think because we know Divine Arrow can kill this thing, that's probably what we want to do. So let's attack. Here, we'll play another land. I wish I had Aid the Fallen. Okay. Well, now we need to start playing lands because the God Pharaoh statue is going to make everything cost so much. Okay, so Prison Realm. Yeah, that works for me. Drops them down to 2. Iron Bully. If they just play one blocker here, Iron Bully lets us push through lethal.
My students are loyal geniuses.
Alright, so play our Bully. Alright. Yeah, God Pharaoh statue does not normally work out for people in my experience. Certainly didn't there. I think I've lost to it once. Five and 1, so we're in. I like to go 5 and 3 or better in ranked, so we're headed that way, I think. Well, we are 5 and 3 or better at this point. This is really good. I mean, we need to hit a third land pretty desperately, but if we can, it's going to get out of hand in a hurry. Like, turn 2 Apparition, turn 3 Bully, put a counter on Apparition. Yeah, I think we still play Apparition first. We have multiple ways to put a counter on our Apparition here so that it can proliferate itself. Oh, are you about to be dead, Grateful Apparition? Or are they just reading you? I think you're about to be dead. Put on the bottom of my library, maybe. Yeah, so... there's a good chance that's what they're considering doing here. I think I want to play the creature who lets me add to the board even if things go poorly here. Nope. Alright, I mean this was what can get really out of control is Grateful Apparition, especially like if we go Courage and Crisis on Bully, attack with both, proliferate both. And that looks like it's probably what we're going to do. Yeah, so... wacky. Yeah, that is hard to come back from. That was a good start. The Apparition staying alive is big. Alright, we're gold at least this season. Just don't draft ranked enough because the formats I want to play aren't on ranked enough. Right, this looks solid. Not as ridiculous as our last hand, especially if they couldn't disrupt us. but pretty good. Do I play Lynx or Druid first? That is the question. Ooh. I could just leave mana up for Divine Arrow here. I mean, killing Soul Diviner as quickly as possible tends to be a good idea. So I think that is just what I'm going to do here. Now, they could play around it. And that would be annoying. But if they don't... God, if they do play around it, we're in trouble. I don't think they will.
Together, we'll create great things, you and I.
Damn. They did. As I should have expected. I mean, I didn't know they were going to play a Planeswalker right away, of course. But yeah, they can cash in their counters to draw cards now.
Cease this.
So I definitely should have added to the board earlier. We might get to play Tameo here. Yeah, I mean, Saheeli is a huge problem. She might be my favorite of the uncommon Planeswalkers just because she's such a fun build around. Okay, so... I think we play Pollen Bright Druid. It puts a counter on itself. Then Watley's Raptor. Man, making this a copy of this could be interesting for them. For sure. We're just going to take it. Vraska's finisher is far too likely. Alright, so I think we go New Horizons. Put it on this forest. Put a counter here. Then, I think we attack with our Raptor. If we get to Divine Arrow something, that would be cool. Yeah, let's attack Saheeli. That's the second behemoth we've shot an arrow through in back-to-back games, I think. So Tameo can actually come down.
Destruction, your only art.
She can't bring back anything super exciting. We're 5-1, Morgancorn. I think that's right. Alright, so are you going to fire off 2 removal spells to kill him? Yeah, that makes sense. Playing Tameo, getting back Watley's Raptor could be useful. Yeah, I think I like this plan. They can pressure her.
Life waxes and wanes.
But I think I'm okay with that. Would I rather have Divine Arrow? She's dead either way, so no, I think we get the Raptor.
The storied past holds our future.
And actually, this gets her to 3 loyalty, which means she's actually not straight up dead. Yeah, that was definitely our best move. We can't really attack, but maybe in the future.
You just gave me an idea.
Okay. I think getting back Divine Arrow is good. I mean, she's gonna die, and most likely, if I do something else, we will play New Horizons. Stick a counter here. I suppose I could attack with him. Yeah, I'll grab the arrow.
I have learned much from my ancestors.
We have mana available for both, so...
Oh, I'll craft something special for you.
Damn. That's not good. We're in trouble here now. Playing around Gideon's Triumph is easier. Yep. We lost to Vraska once today, and she may seal the deal for them over there.
I'm good at killing, but I don't always.
Gideon's Triumph is so bad against all these tokens. Alright, well. Might as well. I'm a little surprised they didn't play around that a little more since they knew I had it in my hand, but, you know. Every time I've drafted Soul Diviner, I think maybe I've drawn one card with it across the format.
That stings.
Our opponent's drawn a lot more than that. Yeah, your Death Toucher can hit me. And get bigger.
Keep your friends close. Kill your enemies.
Okay, I mean, I think our way out of this is going to be to get a bunch of Proliferate going. So I think spreading the counters out is probably a good idea. Oh yeah, this is a way for them to draw a card every turn. Well, I definitely block it with my Light Shield now. Well, not looking promising.
Good hit. But don't let it go to your head.
Yep. That is a scary board that I can't do anything about. Block this. Hey, you're a little late, but we're gonna do it just for fun. All right. Oh, we were actually 6-1. So this will be our last match either way, and that'll be the end of our stream today, I think. Let's see if we can get to 7 wins. That is not a good hand. Well, it's not terrible. I mean, I can kill something early, then kill something else. I'm on the draw. Nah, we got a mulligan. Yeah, that's better. Yet another Whatley's Raptor who will not be used to his fullest extent. We'll leave the forest on top, though. I could wait to play the bully, but chances are it's going to be better to play the raptor. I mean, I can then put the bully counter on it. Oh. Well, now, I think I do play the lynx. I play a different thing, because we drew a different thing to play on turn 2. Man, that Soul Diviner was nasty. We even got a Tamio in play in that game, and got 2 cards, full cards out of her, but still. We still got beat down. Okay. Alright, so I think we play Courage and Crisis on Iron Bully. I think we're just going to try to race here. Attack for 7. Then we can Prison Realm like their battalion or whatever. Maybe if we draw land, we can go Prison Realm and play Watley's Raptor. So, right, they can swing back at us for 8. So, yeah. Ah, poop. Now they can swing at us for 8, and they messed up our plans considerably, so we might be in trouble. Okay, well. Gonna have to Prison Realm you. Yeah, I mean, you'll be helpful. Now we can't attack, obviously. So if they have any way to get rid of our bully, we're just dead here. All this nonsense with +1/+1 counters does get a lot worse against blue decks. Because Callous Dismissal is already really good, but it really devastates one of these decks where you put, you know, effort, basically, into, Wow, I'm surprised I didn't attack there. Alright, so I think we play New Horizons on a forest. What? I screwed that up. I was thinking I could play the Raptor off of it. I cannot. So, if we can go Evolution Sage Raptor, we might be able to dig our way out of this, but we're definitely sort of teetering on being dead here. So, yeah. I mean, we go to 3. If they can't do anything else, we go to 3 here. We do kill 2 of their creatures. Oh my god. Double Flux Channeler is not what you want to be seeing. Yeah, don't use auto tap. That's, you know, that's good advice. Okay. Play our Raptor. At some point, we'll be able to play Tamio, but we have to keep playing blockers here, basically. So, yeah. Okay, we can actually attack with our Lynx. I mean, if they didn't have so many creatures in play, we could. We can't, as is. So what do we get back? All we have is Courage and Crisis, which is pretty good, but it's not the most exciting thing to get back with Tamio. Okay, that's pretty good. So, play Law Rune Enforcer. If they have no escape here, playing around it would have been pretty nice. So now I'll play Tamio. Does that get no escapes? No.
Let us have a storied battle worth retelling.
So yeah, we'll get back our Courage and Crisis here.
The past is never forgotten.
Still can't really attack. We're getting closer to being able to attack, though. Lawrun Enforcer is going to be nice. If they send everything at Tamio right now, no, they can't really, because they would die in the backswing, right? Yeah. But I'd probably just let her die in most scenarios here. I mean, if they attack with the 2-2, I'd probably try to block it with my Raptor and see what happens. But if they attack with a bunch of stuff, that's not good. Triple Proliferate. Well, that probably gets close to sealing the deal for them. Haul at me. Yeah, I have to do some ugly blocking now. So, good job, opponent. So I think we kill you. Really need that Evolution Sage to survive. Triple Proliferate's always pretty good, though. So, oh, you mean on? Do you mean on Courage and Crisis? Yeah, and then I have to block this to go to 2. Okay, so I mean, we can survive a little bit longer, so there's that. Lawrun Enforcer can't tap down the big boy, and that's kind of a problem. God, I think maybe we just want another Courage and Crisis. We just want it back.
I follow the tracks of the wise.
Well, they also killed one of my creatures. But yeah, when it's tacked onto a kill spell, adding 3 counters to something's pretty good. Yeah, if they have removal here, I'm dead, so I don't know what they're waiting for if they do have it. Alright, so we're going to chump block this, and we're going to block that. Do they have Divine Arrow to blow us out here? That would not be good. Interesting. Yep, we're dead. Maybe we should have gotten a creature back, huh? Alright, well, 6 and 3 is pretty good. It's always better to get to 7 wins, but... so let us... Yeah, it was a pretty good run. That's not what I'm looking for. 160 and 102. Probably didn't really change my win percentage much. Yeah, the triple digits. I'll have to fix that later. All right, so claim our prize, open our packs, talk about what we would first pick. Whew, man, this is a stacked pack. I think I would actually take Spark Harvest over both of these Planeswalkers who are really good. and over Wanderer's Strike. So we have 4 very powerful removal spells in this pack, but this can kill Planeswalkers. These cards cannot. This is even more limited in what it can kill, and this is really expensive. So yeah. Spark Harvest it would be. I think here would be the Rager. Then it would be Ugin, obviously. Cruelty here. Then it would be Finale of Glory. It's funny opening cards in packs that I still haven't played with somehow. So, alright. Thanks everyone for stopping by. I'll be back tomorrow with another stream. Hopefully do a little better in Modern Horizons tomorrow, because today it didn't go so well in that, but went pretty well in War of the Spark. See you guys tomorrow.